3, 2, 1. Activate.
Well, a very slow, not too steady start. That's the slowest we've had in Robot Wars. Especially mutual respect, gauging each other out, I wonder. And all just standing, watching. Steg 2, this tentative blow of the axe! Oh, goodness me! That's power from Steg 2, CO2 power Phillipa. Iron Ore rights itself using the axe. They're jumping around there like firecrackers. Look at it! Like Mexican beans out there. In goes Steg 2 again. Iron Ore flipping itself up. And they jump again. Terrific stuff. Now Iron Ore, the axe blade comes down. He jumps once again. Is there an earthquake out there, I wonder, on the arena floor? Hardly. Will the earth move for either of these robots as they try and get through? The series semi-final, don't forget. That's the aim here in this heat. That's always a worry. They know the pit is there when it starts to descend. Very tentative stuff, though. They may be leaping around a little bit, but it's ponderous. Iron Ore up onto its side. Steg 2 trying to justify its number 7 seeding in the competition. You can see there the tracks of Iron Ore. That's a comparative rarity these days, a tracked robot in Robot Wars. Iron Ore hinged by dead metal. Can't get the axe to work. Had the problems early on. Now the axe comes down, a little bit too late. Perhaps, oh goodness me, Shunt on the attack. And Matilda's toppled over. Steg 2 getting in underneath and showing us Matilda's underbelly. Do we really want to see it? I don't think so. The blade has gone from Iron Ore. Have a look at this. Children, don't have nightmares with what you're going to see in Matilda's underbelly, please. But Kidalot exacts revenge and Iron Ore's weapon goes snapped off like some flower stalk there. Flower power. Iron Ore turns Robot War hippie. And the Grimm brothers, hippies that hold your leggies on in Robot Wars, you're out of it.
Both robots were still moving at the end, so we've gone for a judge's decision. But whilst they make a decision, let's look at some of the highlights of that bruising encounter.
Robot Wars fleas, hopping and leaping around the arena floor they were early on. Who was the more aggressive here? Style and control? You sure? But at the end, look at the damage sustained by Iron Ore. I think that's terminal, really. Oh, yeah.
The judges have chosen Steg 2!
Well, lads, I mean, that hammer looked like an awesome weapon. You were bashing that thing with it, but it didn't seem to make a mark. And then, of course, you mess with Kidalot and you don't, and you lose your axe altogether.
Yeah, it's a matter of hitting them in the right place. It's obviously a bit difficult, and we lost power for the drive for the batteries at the end, so we just sort of couldn't get out of the way.
Run out of steam.
Yeah.
You'll be back next time, though, won't you?
Oh, definitely.
Bigger, better, and harder.
And after Kidalot.
All right, lads. Well, Steg 2. Now, I don't remember seeing anything that hard on Walking with Dinosaurs. I mean, it's a serious piece of kit, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is.
How could that resist that amount of pressure?
It's bulletproof plastic.
It's bulletproof plastic?
Yes.
How much did it take to get that together? Is that expensive?
We paid about 100 quid for an 8-foot by 4-foot sheet.
So you've got more in store if it does get cracked?
Oh, we got some spare ones.
We got some spare.
Plenty of spare.
Well, I mean, that sort of arm shoot, I mean, that looks really powerful as well, that sort of the flipper. So, you could go quite far. I quite fancy your robot now. All right, good luck. Hope you progress. Ladies and gentlemen, Steg 2.
Well done to them. More flower power. I told you the hippies are taking over. Steg 2. Boo-hoo for Iron Ore. Ironed out of the competition. Next up, Mortis with the axe if it's working against Crusader 2 with the pneumatic lifting ram.
Crusader 2, you're up against Mortis. First reactions?
We're a bit worried, but we've seen him in the past. We think we've got a chance. We're in with a chance. So, we shall see.
And we've got 2 electrical engineers here and a mechanical engineer.
Yep.
What are you missing?
A small child. Just like...
For moral support.
That's it. That's what we need.
And tell me about your robot. Special features.
Well, it can lift the whole team.
You can lift the whole team.
And we need lifting right now.
You do need lifting. And it's an intelligent bot, I
It's
hear.
an intelligent robot. It's actually got more processing power than the first space shuttle. So we're quite proud of that. So, but we shall see when we're out there. We'll see how we get on.
You'll be fine. I have faith. You were my man of the match in the last one, so go for it. Now, the Mortis team certainly look the part. Rob, you've got to talk me through this crazy backpack of yours. What happens?
OK, it's for holding the transmitter. You've got pair release wires. No, it's not working at the moment. The arms come down. It's basically hands-free, so once it's clipped in, you can just drive it. Don't worry about it.
Does it help?
Yeah, I'd say it does, actually. This is quite a heavy controller. It just takes, you know... Well, no, probably not, actually.
Are the other drivers jealous of you?
I don't think jealous for the right word. I do like it.
Envious.
And the best part is at the end of it, the arms strapped like that.
Good luck to you guys. Now, you're confident. How's your axe holding up?
Well, it wasn't working properly in my last one. It's been working for months, and it's just started blowing up today.
You always have the problem with your axe.
Yeah, we've had screws stripping the thread and bits flying off and bits breaking and...
And that all decreases the power and basically...
It just stops it working completely. So we've brought it up, we've had 3 attempts to fix it, we're on the 3rd attempt and it hasn't been tested. And we don't know if it works or not.
And you hadn't tested it last time and it didn't work.
No, we
Perhaps
hadn't.
testing is a key thing here on Robot Wars.
You reckon?
Roboteers, stand by.
There's Mortis, seeded 23. Quite a low seeding, really. Arthur Chilcott there on the left, Rob Knight in the middle. Crusader 2. Starting as underdogs for this, then, I guess. Richard Jessup, Reg Claydon, Chris Williams.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Mortis has all the machinery, the armoury. Cost £40,000, this. Always underachieved. Crusader 2 with the front lifting ram as well on the attack. They perform well here. See the little LED flickering illumination down the side of Crusader. The cross of St. George reflecting the old Crusades of the Middle Ages. The infidel on this occasion is Mortis, with Robot Wars' own Inspector Gadget, Rob Knight in the controls. Bashes down on Crusader. The axe is certainly working there. Now they can drag Crusader whither they want on this arena floor. Maybe towards the house robots. Dead Metal awaits. Crusader 2, though, getting away. It was pinned down there. There's Rob with his flying controls. Now, Shunt comes in with the axe to take on Crusader. Crusader is in trouble here. Not punishing enough, perhaps. Mortis certainly more punitive. Something's come off there. Let's see if we can find out what it was, whether or not it's crucial. I don't think so. It seemed like some sort of side track to protect the aluminium wheels. More worrying is the damage taken to the polycarbonate shell. This is Shunt, of course. Rob Knight and Mortis quite happy with this. Another axe blow from Shunt. In comes Mortis. You can see there the lifting arm. Now Shunt with the axe and then nudging Crusader on towards Killalot. Killalot with the great lance. The rotating drill, the cutting claw. That's Dead Metal with its great cutting blade. Surface damage, it seems like at the moment, but Crusader cannot get away from the house robots. The sparks fly, and certainly the Mortis challenge is ignited here in these Robot Wars. Crusader punctured, look there. Great dents carved out of the Crusader shell.
Cease.
What a shame for those 3. It's Mortis going through.
Well, Crusader 2 gets turned into a teabag. Mortis go through. Come on, lads. Well, you know what your biggest mistake was? Putting an England flag on it. You put an England flag on it, you're never going to get past the qualifying rounds, are you?
That's right, yeah.
I know it's only seeded 23, but it's a bit of an awesome robot, isn't it?
Yeah.
We lost drive on one of our wheels early.
Well, that's why the house robots came in. It was kind of a mercy killing for you in the end.
We was just in a spin, completely.
But that axe is so powerful. You're going to have to come back next year with a thicker skin, lads.
Yep.
Have you enjoyed your time on Robot Wars?
Fantastic.
We'll see you next time. Crusader 2. Cheers, lads. Well, Mortis. No! Come on! Perennial underachievers.
Thank you, that's a really nice way to put it.
Hence such a low seeding at 23.
Uh-huh.
But
You're going strong. You've changed the look of the robot. What's that you've done to it?
It's got it's a normal Kevlar body shell that we've always used for the last 2 or 3 wars, but the surface is impregnated with silicon carbide, which is what they make grinding wheels out of.
Yeah.
And it actually toughens the material up quite a lot in impact as well as cut resistance.
So they hit you and you get stronger?
Yep.
It's not bad, is it?
Works like bulletproof glass.
Well, look,
Really?
look, I reckon this could be your year.
Oh, don't say things like that.
No, I do. I reckon it could be your year. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mortis.
They look strong, don't they, the Mortis team? And there they are, beating Crusader 2 to move through with Steg 2. And there we have it, the seeds in the Heat D final. Mortis confident. Jules, you're telling me that confidence may be misplaced.